All right, and welcome back. It is definitely cold out there. We've got a winter storm warning that continues. We've got a lot of snow on some of these roadways, especially secondary roadways. So today and tomorrow are going to be KENS 5 weather impact alert days. All right, for today, we've got snow on the roadways. Not a whole lot. Most locations here in Bexar County, there's not much, but especially secondary roadways, watch out, can be really slippery. Jessica's watching many accidents right now. She'll give you the details here in just a second. And tomorrow we're going to have a hard freeze. So again, remember the 4 Ps. All right. Right now it's 28. You can see the snow on the ground here. Looks like everybody's getting along pretty well on Fredericksburg. Some of the major roads, not too bad. It's the secondary roads that are a real issue. And also, once folks get a little bit of traction on the roadways and stuff and start smushing up the snow, then we get a problem with a little bit of some ice. So be careful. All right, record low 16, set back in 1985. Temperatures today will top out around 40. Way I think it's going to play out today is once we get to mid to late morning, the sun comes out, temperatures warm up above freezing. All of this snow should melt and it'll be liquid. And then as we progress through the day, due to the sublimation process and evaporation, most of that should go away. And I think by 4 or 5 o'clock, most of the liquid should be gone, most of it. 40 degrees for a high today under sunshine. All right, snow is coming to an end. We still have just a little bit in some places, mainly over to our east. So you can still see an additional accumulation, probably about 1/4 of an inch for some of our eastern counties. So watch out for that. The heaviest snowfall, of course, was eastern counties here. Did pick up anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 here along the I-35 corridor, right into northern portions of Bexar County. Eastern part of the county, closer to 1/2 inch to 3/4 around Wilson County, about 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then 1 to 2 to the east. And then right in the fringes here where you see that white shade, just a trace to maybe 1/4 of an inch of snow. And then further out to the west, just didn't see very much. So we do still have the winter storm warning that is in effect, winter weather advisory for counties out towards the west where there just wasn't a whole lot. Temperature 28, New Braunfels 28, Hallettsville 29, Uvalde's coming in at 30. You add the wind, we've got a wind chill. It feels pretty chilly. Wind chills in the teens out there. What a snowfall for southern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Carolinas, Dixie snow. Up north, if you're traveling to the Great Lakes, it is really cold, and many parts of the country cold this morning. Upper level trough moving out of the way. I think we'll see sun today, tomorrow, probably even into Thursday. Have a frontal boundary, actually a big trough with a front on Thursday. That's going to just kind of reinforce cool weather for the rest of the week. And then as we head towards the weekend, we'll have a chance for a few showers Sunday and Monday, but I think most of that's going to be East Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi. All right, so for today, the sun comes out. Temperatures above freezing by late to mid-morning. High today right around 40. Now, here's the deal. I do think most of this liquid, since it wasn't a whole lot, most of this liquid is going to be gone by this afternoon, by late this afternoon. But whatever is left will freeze up because we're going to have a hard freeze tomorrow morning, down to about 22, some teens around the area. Tomorrow morning is going to be awful cold. Mold's light, Cedar is moderate. Here's your 14-day forecast. Tomorrow, 48. Thursday, 54. Behind that frontal boundary, kind of cool for the rest of the week. Temperatures in the 60s over the weekend. And next week, I think it's going to be on the cool side with a chance for some shower activity.